I can announce a new agreement with Albania and a new approach.
6 months after he unveiled a crackdown on illegal immigration and claimed a landmark deal with Albania will lead to fast-track removals, Rishi Sunak's own immigration minister conceded the results thus far are limited.
Of the number of Albanians who've arrived on small boats, how many have been returned under this gold standard, as you put it, agreement?
Well, as I said, hundreds have been returned.
And that doesn't seem that many.
Well,
what's happened to the rest of them?
Well,
if you've got this returns agreement that means they can just click your fingers and get back.
It was relatively early days.
Have they just disappeared?
It's relatively early days, but also you only have to look at the numbers now attempting to cross the channel from Albania.
What's happened to the other Albanians then? Are they in hotels or do you not know where they are?
Some of them are being accommodated, some have returned home voluntarily, and some may well have absconded.
Tensions within the immigration system were in evidence this week at a London hotel, where a protest broke out after asylum seekers were asked to share 4 to a room. Today, it's calmer, and the Home Office argues the accommodation is of a decent standard.
The asylum seekers we've spoken to are too scared to come on camera, but they've told us they arrived in the UK about 9 months ago on small boats. They say they're starving, and even though the hotel might look OK from the outside, inside, they argue, conditions are terrible.
Whatever the truth of life here, this does seem to be yet another example of a struggling system characterised by long waits and considerable costs.
The asylum system in general is in a really bad place.
And even those who support refugees think that is a problem.
The cost of hotels for people seeking asylum is outrageous. We agree with that. It shouldn't be anything like the cost that it is to the taxpayer. And that is a direct result of the way in which the government has mishandled the asylum system. If there weren't 170,000 people in this country seeking asylum, some of them having been waiting here for years to have their claims processed, then we wouldn't be having a conversation about the use of hotels.
Tomorrow, Rishi Sunak's illegal migration bill is back in the House of Lords. As elsewhere, the government attempts to strike international agreements to help fulfil the PM's pledge to stop the boats. Joe Pike, Sky News.